and legends, and I happen to have both to share tonight. The name's Diedrich Knickerbocker, keeper of the legends, here in Liberty Square. And I have a tale to tell from a place that was known for magical spirits and ghostly visions called Sleepy Hollow. Are you brave enough to stand it?
Yes.
Could be.
Oh, that was very convincing. Let me ask again. Are you brave enough to stand it?
Yeah!
Well then, I suppose I should continue. What I have to tell you is the legend of Sleepy Hollow. But that doesn't sound like a particularly frightening title, does it? Sleepy Hollow. No, of course it doesn't. Until you hear that it is also known as the Tale of the Headless Horseman.
Ooh.
Now that makes you feel a little scared, maybe? But if you feel scared, imagine how poor Ichabod Crane felt. Go ahead and say it, you know you want to. Who, pray tell, is Ichabod Crane? He happens to be the central figure of our story. Now, don't go confusing the term central figure with the word hero. Ichabod was anything but heroic in both looks and behavior. In fact, whenever I utter his entire name, Ichabod Crane, I'd like all of you to answer old Diedrich back. You missed your cue, just a minute. Whenever I say his name, Ichabod Crane, I'd like you to act like the village idiot there and all together say, "Poor Ichabod Crane." Can you do that on cue?
Yes. We'll try.
It's like the Hall of Dead Presidents out here. Will you do that?
Yes!
Oh, goody, let's give it a try. Spindly and lean, like a scarecrow. Escaped from a cornfield. That was the look of Ichabod Crane.
Poor Ichabod Crane.
You're a little fast there. Let's try it all together now. Poor Ichabod Crane. See, a little pacing helps that. The object of insults from the town bully from Bones. That was the bane of Ichabod Crane.
Poor Ichabod Crane.
Poor thing thinks she stumbled into a library. What are you reading? All because the same young lady, the lovely Katrina Van Tassel, was being courted by both Brom Bones and Ichabod Crane.
Poor Ichabod Crane.
Just can't get that rhythm, can you? But at least you're trying. Poor indeed. That's exactly why he set his sights on Katrina. I told you he was no hero, didn't I? You see, Ichabod was interested in Katrina primarily because she was the only child of the wealthiest farmer in the district. Before Ichabod came along, Brom Bones had been the only one courting Katrina. Ichabod was the new schoolmaster and had a way with words far more graceful than that of young Farmer Bones. The serious new schoolmaster seemed worldly and sophisticated to the lovely Miss Van Tassel. Oh, it surely seemed as though Katrina had been charmed by Ichabod Crane.
Poor Ichabod Crane.
Just how poor you shall soon discover. It was Halloween night, the night of the annual Van Tassel Harvest Festival. All the local gentry and gentlefolk were gathered for singing and dancing dancing and feasting at the Van Tassel farm. Both Brom Bones and Ichabod were in attendance, but it was clear to everyone, however, whom sweet Katrina had been favoring. As the evening wore on, congenial gentlemen, well stocked with cider, began telling their favorite ghost stories. Brom Bones stepped forward and captivated the entire room by telling of his encounter with the legendary Headless Horseman. Brom spoke of a spectre who rode a black stallion, no head on his shoulders, but carrying a fiery jack-o'-lantern head upon his saddle horn. Brom told how his own champion steed barely outrun the ghost's horse, while the Headless Horseman somehow fiendishly cried out his name, Brom Bones! Brom Bones! If I had been any slower, brave Brom proclaimed, surely the Headless Horseman would have flung his fiery head at me and replaced it on his saddle horn with me. Oh! Ichabod laughed out loud at Brom Bones' superstitious story. Whoever believed in such things? Bah! Headless Horseman, bah! Certainly not Ichabod Crane.
For Ichabod Crane.
How's that?
For Ichabod Crane.